Well, hello there, here we are playing Dragon Age the Veilguard on PlayStation 5. We are continuing from the last stop. We have some missives. Where is this? From the necropolis, David Rock. I was pleased to hear Manfred has been restored to the fullness of life. Keepsake and Kuri also pass on their congratulations. Our guardian spirits are always glad to see one of their number discover the gift of eloculation, and Manfred has been dutifully listening to their advice. How much he has absorbed. I leave to Emmerich to guess. The professor has earned the pleasure of seeing his pupil grow. Cordially yours, Watcher Myrna, Keeper of the Seals.
Are you doing all right, Rook? Don't forget to take breaks, okay?
Bad he's not a playable character in this game.
He's courageous, and I do enjoy his stories. I didn't expect it, but Strife and I are getting along quite well. But where to go with him?
Does he like coffee or knives? Sorry, Emmerich. Rook might be better at this.
Rook, quickly, Strife will be here soon. Does wandering Arlathan's groves or exploring its caves, filled with lightning insects, seem more romantic?
When did you two begin dating?
How long have you and Strife been seeing each other?
Not for long. He inquired about my corpse whispering, then presented me with the most exquisite jeweled skull. One thing led to
Oh
another.
my god.
He got you a skull.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the dead sometimes unsettle you.
Not always, but it's nice. You liked the skull?
Does it matter very well?
If you and Strife are just out for fun, I'm sure any place is good.
You know Strife's work, Rook. Constantly exploring, sometimes hunted, often alone. Whether or not he knows it, a man like that needs romance.
And you're going to give it to him.
Oh, eventually.
Brave the lightning insects. You shall head to the groves.
If you want romantic, you can't beat a beautiful forest.
Very true. Perhaps serenity would be just the thing.
All set. Where are we heading, Emmerich?
After some consideration, let's jaunt over to the groves.
A jaunt in Arlathan. Not exactly what veil jumpers would call it. Though there are some flowers you might like.
Ah, I'll find some sample vials. Until later.
That's what I like about your friend, Rook. For a city mage, he's not afraid to play in the mud.
Should I wait up?
Don't bother. It's not a real outing if we don't come back till sunrise.
Holy shit. Wait, is he there? Yeah, she's there.
I hope Tasha's all right. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my ma.
You would probably pick up flowers.
So, the other griffins, you decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll be happier in the forest. And who knows, maybe they'll drop in if we need them.
Right. Oh, that's great, but just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Laura, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
She wants a griffin to play with him.
Hey, Nev. Why did Algernon go to the trouble of kidnapping all the Dale shelves to feed his big dragon? Dragons eat anything. Algernon could have just gotten a herd of cattle to feed her when she woke up hungry. Is it a blood magic thing? Like, elves were better because of the magic Algernon used to wake the dragon?
You can use anything for blood magic. I've seen blood mages use servants, animals, anything you can imagine and worse. But waking the archdemon was a ritual. Rituals focus power through symbols people understand. So Algernon feeds the elves, who no longer worship him, to his dragon, right in front of the Venatori, who do worship him.
Oh, so he was just being an asshole.
First talon of the crows. I knew Katerina wanted it one day. I thought it would be on her deathbed if I lived to see it.
Fuck. I don't have what to do. There's no... Oh, that one just I didn't found. And one of them is here. Let's go with guys and leave. Not because I favorize them, but they kind of slowly progress.
Back in the crossroads, still feels like one false step could send you anywhere.
And you are right, it could send you. Where is that? Just here. Oh, there it is. We come here. But first, let's listen to this. Trio of echoes.
The voices again.
But surely the knowledge you gained.
My champions offer themselves willingly. More works of precision laid low before finding their full potential.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's Delver of the Truth. A mage who would provide me with both blood and ice from her veins.
Inspired. Consider it done.
Brooke, she means...
If they touch you, death will be the least of their problems.
And I can pick up the letters to Magister Tilani. Oh, hello, Rook. There's a lot of your people passing through the crossroads now. They're mostly in the marketplace on that island with the streets. I think there's even a trader there. I should take these messages. You know, someone's got to keep your network talking, right?
Yeah, you do that. We could visit that merchant. Visit him.
You had quite the stack of letters. Intrigues from home?
It's the Via della Morte. There's upkeep, repairs. I'm being asked if I should redecorate the main dining room. I'm not sure what to do. I make a mistake, both Katerina and Thea will kill me.
My entire Mimratha's apartment could fit in your main dining room. If you're looking for help, you've got the wrong address.
Nothing is occupied. Why is that? But since this guy is selling permanently boost defense by 1% when acquired. Yes. No need for that. Is there more of them?
Rook, isn't it? What a wonder this place is. All these supplies are going to the Shadow Dragons, and they'll be there in a wink thanks to those elven mirrors.
Hey, honey. Permanently boosts resistances by 1% when acquired. Yes. Valuable. Maybe there's more of them here. Why are they not shown on the map? There you are. I didn't talk with this guy before. The previous that way.
What does Spirit spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Mining is a dangerous job, lightless tunnels, frequent cave-ins, knowing where to go when you need to go is priceless. Thankfully, this man will show the way. Okay, done. Oh, what the? Oh, no. What is this? Just golden. This one is very expensive. 23. Critical damage, resistance, ability damage, reflect 20% of any damage taken back to your target while resistance effect. Let's do this. Fuck it. Maybe this one. And this one. Okay. Permanently boosts health by 25 when acquired. Fucking hell. Let's take that. Okay, done everything here, huh? Where did he go? Okay, let's check. Check this. Wait. All you need to do is zip. I need to kill 20 of these.
Watch behind you. Don't make it look easy.
Come on. Over here, come on. Fuck.
Behind you. So you and Spite are friends now? Can't say my money was on that one.
I would have lost that bet too.
If it lets you sleep at night. Unless this clears the way for new and different midnight brooding.
I wouldn't put it past me. Target's out.
I keep expecting one of the floorboards to break.
Let's not linger here.
There's a problem. Ready if you are.
We have company.
So useful.
About to have a problem. Move now. Beat me off there.
Finally! All the Black City. Your ability damage is always a critical hit. Using an ability consumes 20% of your maximum health. That's physical damage. Your talents take a toll, but they take far more from your enemies. That is one dangerous ring, huh? So there's...
And well, is it reminding anyone else of the one we sealed up?
Could be a reflection of it.
Sealed up?
No way.
So it was you. You.
On the job.
A friend at the well. Not my voice. The fight was starting. Shout a wish. Ready, Rook.
Fuck.
Finale moves yours. Company on
That's for the Voss family. Family.
Control ability damage. Stagger from control. Gain 1 rage per 50 stagger dealt by control. Gain precision when you stagger an enemy. That comes for us all, or not just carry it with them.
I think it's gone.
The family has justice, at least.
We should send word to Ida. No one needs to fear the well anymore.
So, the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it.
I suppose I earned it.
And then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
Found everything here. There's a trophy too. To upgrade everything to legendary. Okay. Okay, everything is legendary, what the fuck? There, everything is legendary. Fucking hell, they don't do anything. I forget what I had here. This one. Here I had. What the fuck did I have here? There it is. Nothing left to do. Then I have 10 more to find. Just Okay, this is all that is left. The walls of the Wolf Lighthouse. After helping free the damaged, Solus reflects on his past with Elgernan and his alliance with the team. Seek out Solus, return to the lighthouse. Solus proved to be a useful ally when he helped free Danish prisoners from Elgernan's clutches. Now that the elves are safe, can the Dread Wolf predict the god's next move? The day my subscription for the PlayStation Plus Essential ended, and Sony gave discount for all subscriptions. So I renew my subscriptions now with about 20% off the full price. Wait, what should I talk with others? I don't think I should. I don't know. Quest. Just mumbling something. Why is this showing? This is pain in the ass when you look in your new It is ugly as hell. Where is it? Still shining like. Don't like pickaxe. Don't like that. But See what the Sulla's got to say.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You dislike the Dalish?
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I'm betting you argued. They made you look bad, huh? Like worshipping Elganon. They made you look bad.
Like the terrible trickster Fen Harel who sealed away the gods.
There was truth to their stories. My rebellion had indeed disrupted the lives of those who had been comfortable. And when I created the Veil, I destroyed an empire. Their judgments were fair, if clouded. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. I'll have to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You really hate Elganon.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
You're like angry brothers. You're both prideful. He's brutal. You're like angry brothers.
The way the two of you argued, it didn't feel like enemies. It felt like family.
How so?
Family knows you better than anyone. And that can be good or bad.
I had not thought of it that way. But yes, we had centuries to stoke the fires of our hatred. I saw his rise to tyranny coming, and could not stop it. And he saw me disrupt his plans for Dominion time and time again.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
Thanks for the help. You didn't want me to go with him, if you say so. Thanks for the help.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
You have won the respect of the Dreadwolf. That had to be hard to say. That's surprising to hear. Yep.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine. but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I try to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor?
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Can let Tedious fail. That's why we'll win. Job's still the same. Can let Tedious fail.
Okay. We always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about Venatori? Ideas, anyone? How about Veil Jumpers? Ideas?
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
So we have options. How much time? We prioritize the gods.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Good fighting today. We survived again. Be ready to go. Good fighting today.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, Let's make sure it's the last.
Book. Club Notes second meeting. Emmerich thought protagonist made very realistic decisions. Felt the number of songs in the book was excessive. Lara lost copy of the book halfway through reading it, but still able to guess the plot twist correctly. Canis felt the book accurately conveyed the boring parts of being an assassin. Did not enjoy book. Dice roll and Canis picks the next book. It's a book club. Fucking hell, more talking. Legacies and Legends. For the love of Treviso. Let's check this one first. Where is this? Oh. A letter from the Hosberg wetlands. Look, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let this spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands, Antoine. Hope that will show up from now on in the cutscenes. Okay. Let's continue as we used to.
I wish I could get moving.
Okay. You wish.
I hate being stuck in here.
Johanna,
Veilguard.
until we find a suitable method of penance in the necropolis, you're to be confined under the eye of a watcher, lest you slip your bonds.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
Guess you get little experience with your companions when you do this.
You would have let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
Manifestation.
Can't upgrade anything. Let's hear what they talk.
So, tell me, What's Tosh like? I mean, when you're together.
Holy
Together?
fuck.
Like, together? Together? Are you asking me what Tosh is like in private?
I think so. Isn't that what we're supposed to do when one of us is in a relationship?
Supposed to? Says who?
Well, that's what people do in the serials. The really steamy ones, at least.
Can you imagine if everyone acted like they were in a serial?
Right. Good talk. Educational.
Gosh, Harding keeps asking me what your favorite foods are.
Why is she asking you?
I think she wants to surprise you with something.
But you told me. It's not a surprise now.
I'm pretty sure whatever Harding makes will be surprising no matter what.
Okay. So let's Hosberg wetlands. The blight continues its spread through the Hosberg wetlands. Antoine and Dovka have a theory about the source, but can it be destroyed? Something evil lingers in the Hosberg wetlands. Antoine and Dovka are researching the strange changes in the blight and may be into something. Let's go there. What should I bring? Fucking hell. I don't know. Darwin? Me? Maybe Darwin and Lucanis for this. Oh, why did you get out?
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
New set of rules, dangerous.
So the rules change further. The world's never as stable as people believe.
Huh. A veil jumper would know. We should trade stories sometime.
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the blight impacts the Wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Antoine's blight connection.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the blight more than some of the others. Are you?
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
This is insider knowledge.
Should you have told me about all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the Blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
This is really bad. I'm here to help. So we kill the eruption.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the Blight and it gets attacked, then the Blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
Stay safe if this thing explodes. I destroy it all.
Stay safe. Or as safe as you can.
I've no fear when Evka's at my back.
You've always got me.
The Blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the Wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Does Arlington have a lot of truffles?
Probably. Why?
For the griffins. Davrin, Dad says the griffins are okay.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Take a look.
%50 of all of your other damage type bonuses contribute to your fire damage bonus. Warden Signa. Let's buy this one. Now it's legendary. I don't like that. Don't like this one either. See you in the next